Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Melos Machina. We have missed you. We hope you have had a good couple of weeks. We are here to continue our adventures in Jowdeck. Now that our adventures have had quite an afternoon. Hi, friends.
Oh, boy.
Oh.
What a long afternoon it's been.
Yeah. Was it good having a week
Fun.
off? You just good having recovery time there?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Did we? Or did I just stew?
Hey, stew, like, time makes a good stew.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Right.
Sure is forever.
Forever stew.
Forever stew.
Remember
Yeah.
the good old days?
Local stew. Oh, no.
Yeah, local forever stew and boats and
It's like a
spiders
little
were the
less-
biggest concern.
What was this, Australia?
Honestly, it could still be.
Huh.
Hi. Before we get started, a couple of quick announcements. The first announcement feels like an announcement that I'm starting to give every week now. But this is the last week of the month, so we will not be here next week. And we are also going to be taking all of September off. So Melos Machina will not be airing all of September. Got a lot of work that I got to be doing, and we're going to be using that time to get this work done. But in the meantime, we hope that you can take the time to do whatever you need to do for you. Have your Wednesdays to do something. But also, we are going to be in the works of getting some remastered stuff up and going. So, keep an eye on our socials for all of that information. So after today, we will be back in October. Ooh.
Yeah.
We're not going to be gone. We're just going to be doing some slightly different things for a little bit.
Yeah. And our Friday night show will continue.
Yes.
Yes, very importantly. Our Friday night show will continue, and we'll be back.
It's October 1st.
It is
right?
October 1st.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo.
Wow, so we'll be back on the 1st of October.
Oh, well, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
No.
Most of us
Some
will
of
be
us
back.
will be back.
We'll figure it out. We'll talk.
Yeah.
Talk later.
We'll talk.
We'll talk not on camera.
But
No, we should discuss this right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So
I have so many things that I've signed so many pieces of paperwork that I really want to talk about on camera. Social Security number.
But with that, another announcement coming from the continued sponsor of Melos Machina, Cantrip Candles.
Yes. Hello. Thank you, Scott. That was. Thank you. Yes. Thank you to Cantrip Candles for being our continued sponsor here at Melos Machina. They are a candle company here in Los Angeles that makes soy-based candles that are here to evoke a story or a location for your stories, whatever it may be. You may want to check out this Friday. A new deity will be coming out on the scene.
Let's go.
Cairn, the
How
god
cool.
of Crossroads, will be making his debut this Friday. Go to cantripcandles.com using the link that will be going through chat and use our code APAC at checkout for a discount. Cairn is amazing. Yeah, like I said, god of Crossroads smells the Scotch pipeweed and just kind of like the open trail, the open path.
Ooh.
So, it's great.
I have a feeling that will be perfect for when we come back
Yes.
to Melos Machina.
Yes, indeed.
I think it'll be really perfect.
Yeah,
What's
no,
the-
it smells dope.
What's the legend where, like, if you bury something at a crossroads, the devil will appear
Yeah.
to offer you a deal or something like that? What? I feel like that needs to be part of.
Yeah, Crossroads have a lot of power in mythology and
Oh,
D&D.
that's so cool.
And this one has a lot of behind-the-scenes lore that I won't get into. But check out Cantrip Candle socials
I'm
and
definitely checking that
stuff
out
for some lore.
next weekend.
And also, since we're going to be doing, some revamping here at the Adventures Pack, I think that'd also be a really good candle for Rivers Meet, literally a crossroads where we met.
There we go.
That's true.
So if you're watching old
Sick.
episodes, I'm just saying.
It's true.
Wow.
Oh, fantastic.
They're just saying.
Just saying. Okay.
We'll do Karen and
Brian Martin.
Brian Tides to get like the mix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Perfect.
yeah, burn two at a time. Like, burn two little ones at a time. It's a good hack. It's a good hack.
Mm-hmm.
No, it is.
The Autumn Festival just dropped a little bit early. You
Yeah.
get your Goldie Bakery and your Autumn Festival at the same
Smells like
time.
pie.
That one,
Smells
that
like
one is a
pie.
good combo.
And now there's
Smells
pie
like-
one.
That's the top tier.
Make me hungry.
It is a
So
pie.
true.
This is very true, but it's only for summer. That's summer pie. This is autumn pie.
Don't eat the
Nice.
candles.
Yeah. Don't eat.
Well, with that,
Yeah. Back to you, Scott.
As always, a big old thank you to Cantrip Candles. We appreciate you so much. You are amazing. And for you all, really quick, a plug for us. If you would like to help support us, in addition to heading on over to pick up some Cantrip Candles using our code, you can also follow us on social media. You can follow us wherever you are watching, wherever you are listening. But if you would like to support us monetarily, you can become a subscriber over on Twitch. You can become a member on YouTube. But the best way of doing so is heading on over to our Patreon and becoming a member there. Patreon.com/adventurespack. All of our patrons get some cool perks, including a post-show hangout, which we will be heading to after our show today to talk about whatever happens.
Whatever happens.
I don't
Whatever
love
happens,
that at all. The ominous.
With that, players, are you ready for whatever happens?
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. We'll find out, I guess.
Did it make a candle for ominousness? Ominicity?
So, when last we met our adventurers, they were traversing the aqueduct within the outer walls of Venture in search of the remaining members of the cult of the Dark Beacon, which had attacked the town days before. Keeping to the shadows, Aaron had moved ahead of the group to better overhear a conversation happening between Rosalind and a creature made of roots, acting as a surrogate for Corin Mall. As the two talked of future plans for the cult, Aaron made himself known, and after a brief discussion, leapt over the gate separating the two parties and attacked.
Alone.
The remaining members of the party, along with a detachment of guards captained by Sir Janizit, rushed to assist their outnumbered friend. Aiken, in a moment of determination, summoned a strange gray elk, and riding it into battle, was able to buy enough time for the entire party to regroup. Seeing the tides turning against her, Rosalind fled to the ramparts. However, Aiken and Aaron pursued, and as the final members of the cult were being dealt with beneath, Rosalind took a psychic blade to the back thrown by Aaron and passed away. Having completed their task, the group parted ways from Sir Janizit and began their walk solemnly back to their safe house. As you are walking through this now mid to late afternoon sun, the city seems normal. Again, you have been met with no cheers, no hurrahs. You've left the seemingly innocuous trap house, passing by the Flow Forge, continuing your journey. Eventually, you make it to the safe house.
I would have notably left Hal out and covering my face for this walk.
Throughout the day? Okay.
Important question. How long is this walk?
The walk is approximately 30 minutes from where you are.
Okay.
No, you're closer. Actually, let me get my map. This is what maps are for.
Map.
Brought to you by
Map.
Maps.
Map. Just one map.
Map.
Backpack, backpack. Is there a map inside?
I already sang I'm the map today, which is strange.
It's been that kind of day.
It did.
Yeah.
So this journey, actually coming from the southern section of the wall, takes you on a path that you are not quite as familiar with. First, you pass through a small, the edges of a garden district. You see massive trees, almost like a small forest within the city walls. skirting around that is where you come to the Flow Forge, passing by the temple, and it is from there you begin your regular journey that you've become accustomed to.
Okay.
Finn, are you attempting in any way to hide Pal, like under your hood, or is this
The hood is up, yeah. So kind of that glow being shaded by the hood, but in no other way trying to hide it. I'm using Pal to hide my face and my emotions right now.
Okay.
Secret dice. Yeah.
You begin walking back and you return to the safe house.
About how long?
About 40
About,
minutes.
about, yeah, 40 minutes.
3 minutes? Still poisoned.
I think upon locking the door to the safe house and securing everybody inside, I think I'll finally take everybody in and just kind of observe I took the worst of everything, but how do my friends fare? Kind of just silently kind of sizing everybody up.
I will not make any pretense of how I feel or look. I am bloodied, both physically and I think you can see on my face just not shell shock so much as lots worrying, not worrying, but like worrying.
Fog of
behind the
war.
eyes.
Fog of war still.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Clutching Dwathi.
I look not very hurt at all, actually, but green around the gills still.
I'm okay. Beaten down a bit, but all right.
And my clothes are fairly clean for having crawled through a trap house in aqueducts. Not much blood to be seen, but can't read my facial expressions except for through the obscured kind of spectral form of Pal, and very sullen, reserved, kind of removed from the group, silent on this walk.
I think after just a beat of taking everybody else in, my eyes will finally turn to the table that I know is right inside the door. Was there any notes or anything left for me while I've been gone from this place?
Looking down at the table, it appears empty.
Okay. I want to go to the back door to the backyard. There's nobody in the backyard, right?
You are alone.
Okay.
You look like you've felt better.
There was I stepped on something.
Yeah, my door.
Oh.
I can't really do anything for you right now. Sorry.
Okay, it'll pass. I felt worse.
Yeah, I guess the question is, I know it's technically early in the day, but do we want to rest now, or?
I am certainly in need of a moment without any interruptions.
Okay.
Okay.
Finn, what are you doing with Pal?
What do you mean?
You've never held him to your face like this before. What is this?
A long moment of silence passes, and then Pal kind of like shifts away and I pull back the hood and not really sure, to be honest. It just felt harder to put him away this time, knowing I can't take him back out. I don't know. Didn't really think about it.
Could any of You overhear the conversation being had between our adversaries through the tunnels?
Bits and pieces.
Not much.
No, we got there more or less once it started.
They're convening in Lockheed, it seems. I think that's the next point of interest, whether or not it is immediate or delayed. That's the next piece of information that needs to be relayed to the deacons. But that can come tomorrow. I think it's more important that we take some time for each other to rest.
Lord, Sir Janus said something about us being questioned.
We can probably expect that tomorrow. We are heavily enmeshed with what's going on now. They're going to try to get as much information as we have, do their jobs.
I mean, they were there, you know. They saw everything.
They saw everything for the first time. This is not even our second or third time. So I think we see things that they're not trained to see yet.
Okay.
Lockheed is pretty close to where my family is.
It's the opposite direction we were planning to go though.
But we might have to... If time is of the essence, we might have to go to the city first to get out further.
Go to Sarah's Manor first.
Take the train.
Okay.
Rosalind was supposed to meet in Lockheed. She's not going to make that meeting.
No. Something important is happening there, something that she desperately wanted to witness in person, whether it is a continuation of their efforts or something similar to what happened here in Venture.
You got a good look at her, right?
Yes.
Did she...
She's... No. No. She ran. She kept running.
That's
Aaron...
strange.
And you didn't. She didn't bite down on her tooth?
No.
What?
Even when she... That's very strange.
She... I think was higher up than any of us maybe thought. But she didn't want to die. Or at least I didn't get that impression. I didn't really care in the moment.
Right.
Then what happened? Because she's
Aaron-
not alive and...
Well, Aaron... I think got her down first, and we made sure it was done.
Why?
That's a good question.
She knew things. We could have asked her those things.
Yes. There's no question about that. But when you're pushed to within an inch of your life, Duarte, I think the instinctual matter is to strike back harder than you got struck.
You were
So
just
forgive me
saying
for
she was
not-
running. I'm not saying that she was a good person. I'm just saying she had answers.
She might have.
Every answer so far has just led to more questions anyway, so what's the point?
I mean... She's dead. But it's not the last of all of this.
Based on the scope of their operations here and the seeming confidence of Maul that they are already everywhere, I don't think that there is any time to spare in Lockheed. They probably are already well underway. Boots on the ground. We need to let them know
Oh, yes.
ASAP.
If memory serves correct, I think the lock jumper was headed for Lockheed. And, well, I'm not sure how long it takes to get there, but they're the only person I could think that would trust our delivery of such important message.
Yeah. I forgot that they were headed that way.
There are certainly persons of command that perhaps the deacons or the persons in Saros Manor that are orchestrating this can alert to intercept and be aware of. And I know it has been quite a day, but are you incapable at all of contacting anybody long distance?
I have a way. None of you will like it.
No, then tomorrow then.
Oh. No.
Yeah, can I have that back, please?
I don't think so.
Why?
You don't trust me?
Not with that.
I haven't done anything so far. Nothing as rash as jumping into combat before any allies are
Look.
there for support.
I'm aware of... I'd just rather keep all of the dangerous things that we have in one place, where we don't have to worry about them.
Well, all of us are in danger, it appears.
Finn. It is a safer place for it to be. I don't think any of us are super proud of what we had to just do today. Some parts of it. But here we are, and it had to be done. And I'm sorry to disappoint you, Duwathi.
Did it have to be done? We could have let her go. We could have let her get to Lockheed. We could have not tipped our hand and let them know we know what their
But
next move is.
why?
Now their key informant's dead, and we have no information, as Dorothy pointed out. We have no way of contacting Lockheed.
So we
But
let
she's
her go.
obviously powerful, and she's going after somewhere very close to where I'm from.
I don't think we should have let her get away. You keep saying that every time we keep getting closer to things, we just find more questions. That doesn't mean we should stop looking.
That's what I'm most sorry about, Duwathi. I don't think we can stop looking now.
And I know this was all hard, and very scary, but all of you are acting like children.
What did I do?
Well, actually, no, you're not acting like that. That's very fair, Andy. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I think you should get some rest, Dorothy.
Okay.
I think Finn and I, you will rest faster than us, so
I'm sorry I got angry.
it's okay. You're allowed to have feelings.
I'm angry too, for what it's worth.
All of it is infuriating, and I don't blame you for doing what you did, but I also understand where Dorothy is coming from, and it's frustrating that we've been here several times now and we don't have much more information than we did before.
Whether we leave them alive or dead.
It's
been loose end to dead end to loose end to dead end, and it's not so simple as knowing who to leave alive and who
I agree.
should die. And in that moment, I saw she leaves and tells whoever else is left and gives them a head start on what we don't know to expect, but powerful. They blew up a bridge in one of the first frontier cities. What can they do in anywhere else? These plans have been brewing for a while. We're stepping into the middle of something.
And now they have to react to what we just caused. That's where we have the upper hand, Dorothy. Yes, I was quick. Yes, I may have acted rashly for my years.
Well, that's an understatement, but yes.
But we are taking action. We are the ones causing them to scramble and panic. I am so close to volunteering myself to the deacons for whatever they need. But I don't think that's my place just yet. So I am doing my best to make sure that they don't succeed at whatever they have planned. And if that means acting on my own, then I'll be the first to say it.
None of us are acting alone here. Let's get some tea, some sleep. Act like people. For just a little bit.
I agree.
It's funny, I don't even think Janib would find any of this exciting or humorous. I think he would just be appalled. But
I don't think the man cares about politics much, so part of me feels like he would just be bored.
all I can imagine is oh, do say more.
I think that's the first time I've smiled in days. Certainly feels like it. It's a good impression.
I mean, he talked my ear off enough at that party.
Yeah.
Kind of just worms right in there.
You'll go rest. We'll stay down here.
Yeah.
Okay. The layout of this house, there's a main sitting area, there's one bedroom, there's an area where there's a storage area, and then there's a back carriage house, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Duathi, architect.
I'm here all night.
The theater of my mind.
I still have no concept of what.
I saw a map recently.
Okay.
I'm feeling pretty
I'm like, I
confident.
need to look.
So I would like to, at that point, I will pick up my backpack and, holding it close to my chest, just go into the room that's the little storage area and just kind of hunker on down,
Okay.
bedroll it up.
Mentally, I think it hasn't been 4 hours since I started the.
When did you start the link?
It would have been as we left
Oh, yeah,
the
temple.
temple to go to
The
the
trap.
safe house or the trap.
It was
house.
on the way. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when
So I could
when
be
Andy peeled
connected.
off from the group to go to the safe house to meet up, which would have been
Like halfway.
It's been about a little over 3 hours.
okay. So just a little bit left in this. That's all I need to know. I will mentally link back to Icon.
Take your time, but I would like to return to the temple to pick up a few spell components from Brother Detrius. Would you mind accompanying me after we trance?
Yeah, after a trance, that I'll accompany you.
One quick errand, that's all I ask.
Okay. Thanks for asking. I understood why you jumped into action. But please don't do that again.
I'll just walk to the bedroom and close the door.
I'll, if there's a place to sit, kind of sit down, have Chauncey come over and start kind of fixing him up because he
Sure.
got pretty beat
That'd
down.
be-
Think you have the men's spell
Mhm.
prepared? Yeah. Yeah, you can easily use that to.
Yeah, just
fix
kind
him
of
up a bit.
using my tools. It's not terrible, but wasn't great, so just
I think what is it? It's like a D8 for casting of mend to fix him.
I don't think I even need. No, I don't need to roll anything. It's just mending him. I don't know
So
about
cool.
for hit for.
I think he has the same hit die as you. If
Yes,
it's-
so it would be a D8. Yeah. Okay. So how many? Let me just double check.
It's exactly the same as you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if it's anything similar to like a ranger's companion, that's what I'm
Cool.
kind of basing
Thank
this
you.
off. Yeah.
Gosh, how many hit die I already? I have 6. Okay. So, I'll start rolling.
Let me see here.
Okay.
Yeah, if you cast mending on it, he heals 2d6 hit points.
Oh, okay.
But then during a rest will also heal.
Heal. Okay, that's what I thought, but in
Alright.
case.
So Duathi in the storage room, Aaron in the bedroom, Andy and Chauncey working at the table in the living space.
I've been anxiously kind of pacing around as everybody parts ways, wrestling through something in my mind. Pal's kind of returned to my face after the brief discussion, and at some point during the work on Chauncey, there's just a shuffling of feet and a thump as the crackerjack box is dropped at your feet. And wordlessly, I turn away and
Really?
walk towards the carriage house. Was that out loud? Really?
Yeah.
I'll stop and slowly turn. Pal still between us, and look, you're right. It's safer in the pocket dimension. That's the only reason.
Okay.
I don't think I'm the person here that really should be questioned as far as trustworthiness.
I'm not questioning you, but your desire to keep it on your person is a little concerning.
I'm probably the best person here suited to operate it.
Sure, but that's a worst case scenario situation.
And worst case scenario, if it's locked away in your bag and we need it, then, well, that's the worst case. Just, it felt good to have a contingency plan, that's all.
Okay, well, next time we go outside, you can have it.
Alright. That's fair. You did good work.
Did I?
Better than a lot of us, I think.
I just had 1 or 2 good blows, but
But you showed up.
well, yeah. What were we going to do?
You were going to sleep.
No, I was just. I don't know. I just didn't want to go.
I get it.
But if you all. If the issue is you all being. Okay, going back. The mission that was posed by Sir Janizet seemed less dangerous than what it ended up being. So I thought that I was safe to go back and not have to help someone who is incompetent at their job.
He got one good hit in, I think.
Sure, he did better than I thought he was going to.
That's
but
not
that-
saying much, you're
yeah,
right.
No, if I can help it, I would really like to never speak to that man again.
Yeah, a little close to home for me.
I'm sure.
That's what my life could have looked like.
I can and can't imagine.
Yeah. I can't imagine if that'd be better or worse than what we're currently dealing with, but,
Worse.
yeah. I think you're right. I hope you're right. This is pretty bad.
At least it's bad, but at least you're skilled in what you do.
That's questionable most days, but
Okay,
but thank you.
you know-ish what you're. I mean, neither of us know what we're doing. Let's be honest.
Why did they send us out here?
I think of that almost every hour of every day.
Yeah. I mean, we're no more competent or well-equipped than Janice was. Or at least
Well,
it felt that way.
We're more competent.
We do have about 2 weeks more hands-on experience than he seems to at this point, so he's got 1 day under his belt. Good day. His sword is still clean. We'll point out. He got a hit in, but it was on one of those
They were,
shadows.
yeah, hitting the shadows for most of the time.
Yeah, so we can take some pleasure there, I think. At some point during this, as my mood's like lifted, Pal's shifted away from the face, and now we're seeing each other eye to eye. Well, I'm glad we have each other, Andy, at least.
Same.
Sorry, I was grumpy.
It's okay. I
I think it was-
understand, and I didn't mean to offend you. I just would like to keep, like I said, all of the dangerous things in a place that feels safer than on our person.
I think my frustrations were with Aaron, with you.
I know. Well,
He's going to get himself killed.
100%. I'm surprised he didn't this time.
I would have used that crackerjack 3 times now if I had his restraint. Just saying.
I knew. Yeah.
Okay, we're still alive.
Yeah. Yep.
So
Yep.
more than a lot of the people we've met can say. So
Oh. A lot of the people we. Yeah.
most of the good ones are still here. It seems. Let's try to keep it that way.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we need some rest.
Yeah, but I think you and I are gonna have to wait until tonight.
Yeah.
I got a little bit of rest, at least, before.
I got an hour of writing done, but that's about it. Do you want to go through anything?
Sure.
All right. Pal, let's do the thing. And we don't have to go through all the information collecting, but I think in this afternoon time till sundown, the web would have come back out, the web of information filling the walls. And Andy and I would just do our thing, kind of filling in the pieces of the last day or so since the last time we did that.
Actually, on that note, mechanically, I think we probably have to take short rests, not long rests, don't we? It is like midday, right?
Elves are different.
That's fair. That's fair. Alright.
You do get essentially 1 long rest within a day period.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's more my concern.
so
Which
I
means
don't-
we're going to be
Yeah.
awake
You-
then
you
for
can't
a
double
very
down on long rests.
Yeah. There has to be like 18 hours in between or something silly like that. I don't know how long it's been, but
well, I'll take
probably
a short rest.
not long
then.
enough.
I've only taken 1 yet. You can take how many short rests in a day?
I think like 8.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's nice.
8 short rests and then a long rest, and it's a real good day. All right. Okay.
I am going to take a short
Yeah.
rest if
I,
I may be allowed.
At this point,
As
anyone wanting to take a short rest can. And I'll say your work on the web would not interrupt a short rest.
Cool.
So.
Yeah, it's low effort or low
I mean,
intensity.
Sure, I'll roll the rest of my hit die.
not much I can
Too
do.
healthy. I'm seeing
rolling.
a look.
Yeah. While I'm sitting alone, okay, I would like to sit down, pull out my roll mat, and sit down on it. Set my staff over my lap, and pull out my bag that has my bones and my old jewelry and things like that, and put that on one side. And then out of that, I would like to take the symbol of the Dark Beacon and put them both kind of equidistant in front of me.
Sure.
And I'd like to think back to Rosalind and just try and see if I can remember anything about her, anything about the things she was saying, if she, when I called out to her, if she responded. Just see anything I can remember about her. Because I know I called out to her and her followers, and I'm just sort of curious now that the heat of the battle has passed.
Give me a. Let me look you up really quick.
Oh. Casual with me.
Can I get your numbers?
Yeah. It's literally on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, not right now, but like generally.
I would let this be your choice of either a history check with wisdom or an insight check with intelligence. Sorry. How does that feel?
Sure. History check. Oof.
I know we're
okay.
essentially flip-flopping those two, but for
Yeah,
this moment of
we're gonna do the
recollection
history
in
check
moment
then.
of combat.
We're going to choose the history check then.
Okay.
So I'll be using wisdom for this?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That is an 18.
18.
Oh, wait, no, that's more. No, that's more. That's a 20. Sorry.
Okay.
I know my stats.
Thinking back to the fight and the brief encounter that you had with Rosalind. You don't recall her paying too much attention to you. You do remember the moment that you called out to her and she did look at you, and as you held your staff threatening to her. There was no moment of connection or recognition. She clearly saw you, but it didn't mean anything to her, as best as you can tell.
Yeah. Okay. The second thing I'd like to do is I'd like to take a moment to really look at this charm. It's been sitting in my pocket for a while. But very specifically, I want to look at it more from the perspective of a religious symbol and take a really hard look at the details and see if there's anything else I can discern about it. I'm looking for hidden details, like anything hidden about
You can give
the
me an
construction.
investigation check to
Yeah.
look into that. But if you want it more of a religious thing, you can give me a religion check at disadvantage.
Let's do that one. That sounds more fun. Oof. Well, it's bad either way, but it's a 5.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm looking for duplicate information at this point in desperation, so I'm going to pack everything up and take a short rest.
In this safe house, in the little kitchenish area, if there's like a food area or whatever, is there like, is it a stocked pantry or just like dishes?
It is. There are a sparse amount of dishes and a small amount of mostly like dried, preserved food.
Okay.
Things that wouldn't spoil.
Are there any like herbal teas or
Nothing like
things?
that.
Okay. I'm just gonna just heat up some water. You know, like just have a nice hot water and pour mugs for anybody who's around. Just to like, I don't know, get back in my body again.
Sure.
And I'll take one to Duathi. And one. We can talk about feelings in a second. But Aaron has asked me to accompany him to the temple. He
Okay.
wants to get some supplies. I didn't want to leave without checking in with you.
Okay.
I really am sorry, Duathi.
It's okay. I mean, I was really angry, and I'm sorry I shouted.
Don't be sorry for that.
But yeah, I'm just sorry I shouted. But I'm just sad because she probably had a lot of answers, and it would have been nice to actually get some. You know, as much as I sort of chided. I chided Finn. I understand what he's feeling. It does sort of feel like we just keep running around looking for questions, you know, looking for answers, you know, and we just keep finding, nope, not here though.
I think you're right, though. We keep looking for questions, too.
Yeah.
I didn't want her to die, but I'm not mad that she's dead, if that makes sense.
It does. It makes complete sense.
We were so close to catching her,
Yeah.
but I just saw her getting away.
Yeah. And she could have hurt more people, and
She and the others nearly killed Aaron
I know.
before we got there.
I know, I saw. And I want to be clear, I'm not saying that you all weren't faced with a really hard decision in that moment.
I know.
And I guess I want to let, and I should probably apologize a little bit to Erin, just a little bit to Erin too, but I know that she was hurting all of you and us, and I know that she has done bad things, and I guess it's not that. Yeah, it's not that I'm sad that she's, you know, dead. It's that I'm sad that we can't talk to her.
One of these days we should figure out how to do that after they've taken care of themselves.
I wouldn't even know how to begin to do such a thing.
You know who probably would know? No, probably not. I was gonna say Dr. Sada. She had a weird way with things.
I feel like if she could have gotten things to talk, we could have gotten those bodies to talk.
Yeah. Thank you.
For what?
Being mad. I don't want any of us to feel like what this is normal.
I haven't had a normal day since I met you, Aiken.
God, I know. We had some normal days. Kind of.
They maybe were normal for you, Aiken.
No. I fished you out of a river. Nothing was normal after that.
Yeah.
But I just... These last few weeks... I have learned something. So I would do literally anything to protect you all. Even if that means doing things that I don't wish to do.
I think that's very noble of you, Aiken. And
Stupid, Dwafi. That's what it is.
be two things.
You're right.
Both things can be true at the same time. Aiken,
Yeah. Dwafi.
do we have to talk to the deacons?
No and yes and no. You can leave the talking to some of us, unless you have anything that you specifically want them to know.
I don't want to go at all.
I don't want you to have to go either. I do think you're safe. Strangely, I don't think you're the thing that they're currently concerned about. And I'm sorry if I made you think that you're in danger all the time. I think I have that effect on people. I maybe catastrophize things a bit.
It's not you, Aiken. I'm not afraid because any of you told me I need to be afraid.
I just kind of put my arm.
Can I tell you a secret?
Yes, Duafi. You can tell me anything.
So, I may have, after we found out that Aaron had called someone here, I might have asked my bones if I should hide from whoever was coming. And I was told to hide.
And you did a good job.
I really don't want to see them.
Then you don't have to, Duafi.
Okay.
Let us city boys do something useful.
You're all very useful.
We're all very useful.
And you're not stupid. You just care a lot. And
Yeah.
it's it's a thing that's born out of having a big heart, you know? It just means that you have something that you believe in.
I guess I do. I didn't.
You didn't before, right? Because
Not really. I just put one foot in front of the other and ended up places. And then I found you. And well, I had a decision to make, which was keep putting a foot in front of myself and keep wandering, or get you out of that river.
well, for what it's worth, I think you might believe in things more than you think. I think you grow up with more belief in things than you thought you did.
I agree. And I didn't know that until like now. It's kind of wild to have it just kind of whiplash kind of at inopportune times.
That's because growing up, it sounds like the thing that people believes in is the Melos or the Order, and because you didn't believe in those things, you thought you didn't believe in anything.
I didn't need to. I believed in my family and the community that my family had built, and that was enough for me.
And that is belief.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know? And then I know you had places to go.
Oh, Aaron can wait.
I do kind of, talking about only having a choice to believe in one thing, I kind of want to go talk to those shrikes again if we see them.
I know.
They knew a lot about believing in something that it sounds like no one knew how to believe in.
Yeah.
And maybe they would know how these people came to believe in something different.
Yeah. It's funny being on that fringe space between belief and faith. 'Cause I think there's two different things.
I do too.
And so much of what Corin Mall preaches and his followers believe is true. There is a cycle of things. There
Yeah.
is an end and a beginning, and an end and a beginning. But I keep coming back to the fact of, in your village, did you ever have like a potato blight, or one of your crops is doing weird stuff?
Sure.
It's not always true that the whole crop dies. Some survive, whether it's by chance or intervention or whatever. They survive. They grow. Those seeds are stronger than the ones that didn't make it, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Ashen Veil didn't kill everyone. Because not everyone had to die. And it's just strange that they're trying so hard to make sure that that happens now.
I'm so confused by what they believe. But I also have a sneaking suspicion that they don't necessarily know what they're talking about either.
Doesn't matter if they're right or wrong. You see me kind of standing by the kitchen.
Roll a stealth check for me.
I'm a rogue,
My
motherfucker.
ears.
I know. but
Yeah,
these are two
my elven
observant
ears,
folks.
man.
This one in particular.
23.
All right, well, that beats me.
My passive is 19.
Mine's an 18.
I don't give you the satisfaction of being startled.
They believe that they are right, and therefore they will follow those convictions to whatever they're told.
That is true.
And it's clear as I can tell, that they want to see that the Ashen Veil completed whatever it was intended to do. Their belief is firm and is calling into question others. The question that I ask both of you now, does that shake in your resolve in what you believe in? Or have they started to sway any of you?
Aaron, I've been wandering for a very long time. And I have seen some of the weirdest, out-of-the-world things in the last few weeks that have shaken my firm understanding of what it means to exist here. This cult doesn't shake anything that I didn't already think or feel or believe. And in some cases, it's just made me feel more stubborn. I think they're wrong. I don't think that their core tenets are completely off base or even unfounded in reality. I think the way that things have been run and behind the walls isn't sustainable. It isn't something that everyone can live under. But I also don't believe that we need to all start putting things in our mouths that can kill us and, spread death to everyone. I want nobody to die if possible. If possible. And we've been put in some situations where I feel like those decisions were made for us one way or the other. So no, I don't feel swayed to the dark beckon.
Good.
Aaron, and I want to be clear, I'm not saying this meanly, but of all of us, I feel as though in a way you should probably understand what they mean the best. You're a person who has very much a faith in a thing, and a dedication to being right about it, that it is right, and that it will always be right. I'm not saying it's the same thing, I want to be very clear. I don't know enough about your order still, or even enough about their faith. But what I can tell you is they're doing bad things. Very bad things. And I still don't really understand why the Ashen Veil came, or how your city survived, or anything.
A lot of us don't know that.
But I do know what it means to believe in something.
Boom. As a chime echoes throughout the city.
Oh, not again.
I do startle.
And a voice, similar voice that you heard
Poop.
Lord Janib's party.
That's a good one.
Citizens of Venture, after the efforts of the city and the Order, the threat to Venture has been removed. By order of Prior Ruckheim, the curfew is now lifted. Melo Tuvada. And as the voice echoes its last phrase, you hear in the distance a cheer raise from the city, though moderate.
Gentle cheer. Gentle cheer.
Yeah. There was some rejoicing.
What does that end phrase mean?
I think I would know how to translate that.
Yeah, I'm not even going to have you roll for that. Melo Tuvada translates to may
Good
the song
seed.
guide you.
It means may the song guide you. A blessing.
It's pretty. Are you worried that we're going to convert to some cult?
Join us, Aaron.
Just kind of wave my hand. No. I'm not worried that you are going to join up with them. But the security of the Order is of utmost importance to me. And yes, dedication to a faith is recognized in what they are doing.
Yeah.
But I've lived a long time enough to see the Order deliver us to a better future than our past. And if I have anything to say about it, they shall continue to do so until they are no longer needed. There's still much life ahead of me. I want to see where civilization continues. And this cult stands directly in the way of that.
I think something to keep in mind, and what we've just seen play out over the last few days. When does the Order know that it's not needed? The Order sent a what could have been humorously underprepared captain of the guard to infiltrate a safe house filled with death cultists. Venture didn't probably need their help. All of this is in relation to each other. None of this is happening in an isolated situation. The Dark Beacon is a response to the Order. The graffiti down on the wall was a response to the Order's response to the Dark Beacon. It's all cause and effect. And the question will have to be, when does the Order know it's not needed? Faith is good until it's unnecessary. The Melos is powerful. The Order has done amazing things. We're all here. Well, I doubt the Order has much sway from where you're from. But we're all here for one reason or another because of the Order, whether we agree with them or not. So I'll hold them at distance, but I also know that I'm going to do what's right. And that's what's right by you all. Right by the people. You know, cheerful stuff.
Just kind of walk back towards the window.
Does anyone want more hot water? It's delicious this time of year.
I hope I didn't offend him.
Even if you did. He's old enough to let it go.
I don't know. I've seen some pretty old people hold pretty long grudges.
Aaron seems to be the type of person. I'm saying this quiet enough that you can't hear.
My passive isn't that high.
You're old.
Elven hearing aids.
Yeah.
He's not that old.
I feel like Aaron will hold a grudge of a waiter who brought him lukewarm ale or something, but not... I don't think he'd hold a grudge against someone that he trusts.
Do you think he trusts us?
in his own way.
I guess in my own way, I trust him too.
I trust that man with my life.
You know, so do I. I trust him to do what he thinks the right thing is. But I think that's kind of true of everyone, so
That's our base of understanding, right?
yeah.
We're only gonna do what we have been trained to do.
I just think he's been trained to do some very different things than I was.
Yeah.
So, it's okay. I'll apologize to him later. I think now's probably not a good time to do that.
No, I think I should escort him to the temple.
I am not going to go. I think I'm going to stay right here.
Honestly, I think if it's just us, it's probably fine.
I think it'll be okay.
We have to be okay. Dwathi, I'm so tired of running to and from things.
The Melos kind of, well, the Order kind of, I don't know. I have a lot of complicated feelings about it, but poor thing I'm still working on, but I do like the temple though.
Me too.
It's nice.
The statue of the songbearer reminds me of my mom.
Yeah.
Not even like in how she looks, but just
The feeling.
felt like home.
I understand that feeling a bit, I think.
Okay, keep them out of trouble.
Okay.
You'll be fine. I've got the troublemaker.
Do you?
I don't know how to answer that question, Dwathi.
Well, have fun.
I'm sure we will have a blast.
Oh, poor choice of words.
No, it's us. Us will have a blast.
Guys,
Back in the bag.
the bridge exploded like 3 days ago. It's too soon.
Too soon for more explosions.
I'll get up and brush myself off. Walk up. You wanted to get some stuff?
Yes, it requires some funds though. Finn,
Out in the common area, living room, where we've been at work.
You've been
And-
summoned.
Having recently been cut off from like mid-thought process and asking Andy, so do you think our efforts are counted amongst the city or the order? Because otherwise
I
they
think
forgot.
neither.
They forgot.
I
to
don't
take us.
think we were counted in that at all.
Right. Oh, yeah. Yes, Aaron. What is it?
I need to expand upon my arcane knowledge tonight, and I'm gonna need some more paper, incense, and ink from Brother Detrius. Remember, not too long ago, you copied a spell from me.
Right. Yes. Yes. I owe you some paper.
I would like to call in that debt,
Oh, of course.
doubly so.
I'd like you to go pick up a lot more for both of us.
Absolutely. I will require enough for a second level spell copying ritual. How much additional do you need?
Well, how many spells are in your book? Nah, that's probably too much. How about we do what? It's like 50 gold for a good ream, right? And so then like we could do 4 or 5.
Sure. Yes.
Yeah, I mean that's a good chunk of change.
It's quite a lot of money, but I think it is definitely something worth our time.
Let me just check my notes. We need to save a certain amount for Locke, because I think that daylight is gonna come in handy.
Gotcha.
How much do you have?
I have 13 gold.
I have about a lot more than that.
Precisely why I called upon you.
Right. Oh, it's been a minute. It's been a
I don't
minute.
even know where my notes on
We
that
got a
daylight orb
discount
is.
on it, and
I also have some money.
Before the discount, it was 200.
200, and then like a 25% ish somewhere in there. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, I'll hand. You hold on to yours, and because I've got a lot here. I'll hand over 250 gold pieces.
Okay. And that's enough for.
5 first level spells. It's 50 per spell level. To
Okay.
copy.
Okay.
So like your second level, and then 3 more first. Or
Great. Okay,
two
so
second
I
levels.
just want to make sure I don't
first.
screw up the math while I'm
Yeah,
there.
yeah. All right, 250 going to
250.
you.
Great. Thank you.
That's a lot of parchment. 2 wizards in the party.
I know.
Money hungry. Oof. I still have 224 in hand, so, you know.
Word.
That was about
Right.
half the money.
Yeah.
Real quick, I am gonna actually stand up and dash towards the door of the little room. Actually,
Mm-hmm.
I'd forgotten something. While you're there, I have this thought, this kind of like, this idea
Mm-hmm.
that, you know, if something bad was to happen, and like if we hadn't gotten there in time and you had gotten hurt really bad, or if, let's say, maybe we had decided after Rosalind went down that we really wanted to talk to her and bring her back, that maybe I could do that?
What?
What do you need?
I don't know. That's kind of the problem, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's new to me, but I get the impression it's the sort of thing that, you know, maybe the people at the temple might know.
Okay.
What
You
they
could
might
give me
mean.
either a reflexive arcana or a religion check, your
Ooh.
choice.
They're the same. You know, we'll do this. That's a nat 20 for a 19.
Yeah.
Well,
Unnatural
then-
19.
Nature boy.
No crit
Hearing
skill
the,
checks.
hearing the things that Duathy is talking about, you are familiar with the sort of components that would be needed for this sort of magic. You know, it tends to be diamond dust, actual diamonds of a particular quantity.
Okay.
I just think it might need to be like a big thing,
Yeah, I think
like an exchange kind of. I don't.
I understand. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll see. I mean, we can see if they have it. It's expensive, probably.
Probably
but
makes sense. It's not.
If
a
they
thing.
don't have it, we can figure out where.
That's more of what I guess. If you figure out what it is, just let me know. It sounds like you sort of know what you're looking for, so I don't.
Yeah, I mean, it's usually like diamond dust, pulverized. Yeah.
Who would do such a thing?
Okay, needing 5 stacks of giant paper.
Paper is consumable in everyday occurrences. Jim?
250 gold worth of paper. I've never spent that much on paper in my life,
But-
Aaron.
Jewels are precious. They're harvested from the earth.
So
Rare
is
to
paper.
find.
So it's a rock.
Yeah.
Shiny rock.
It's a big rock.
Finn, is this common in arcane studies?
What's that? The need for paper, or
No,
things
the-
costing
Diamond
money?
dust.
The
It must be a
the
very
consumption
nice
of
rock.
precious gems?
Well, I needed a pearl to identify any of our stuff.
But you didn't
We've-
crush it
we've
into
got
1,000
this-
tiny pieces.
No, that's true.
To
but,
be fair, I also have a strong feeling that when I do this kind of magic, that whatever it is that we are using, for example, this rock, if we use this rock, I have a feeling that it will, you know, kind of be used in exchange for
Yeah.
bringing you back.
Isn't
it will
Right.
kind of
a soul
dissolve?
worth crushing a gem, Aaron?
yeah, I don't
Your
find it
soul?
that unusual for such powerful magic to require something.
I'm also very confused that the rock is going to be the thing that's going to be worth a soul, but
It's
okay.
a fancy rock.
It's a very fancy
Yeah.
rock. You're right. I need to be remembering this.
I mean, your
Equivalent
fancy
exchange.
flowers,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Like the fancy bones.
Like fancy bones, just
Yeah, that's
Really
far
fancy
weirder,
rock.
right?
It's.
I mean,
they're shiny.
Okay. We're gonna start talking about weirdness. We could go on all day. We've all done some really weird stuff just today.
Yeah.
Just today. So, I don't think we need to argue about pulverizing a diamond to bring someone back from the
I'm not
dead.
arguing the importance, but
Oh.
it.
Your noble sensibilities are
I'm
shattering.
curious why the thought of that bothers you so much.
I think you all forget how.
Rich you are?
No, how new I am to actually practicing the arcane.
Oh.
Not much newer than me, so.
I've been doing it for a long time. I'm sorry.
Kind of oopsed into it.
Like I said, I have some more studying to do, but this has been a enlightening conversation for direction with which I wish to take my studies.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Have fun.
We'll return in a few hours at max. If we don't, stay here, maybe. We probably just got held up. There's no curfew though, so we won't get in trouble if we're out late.
That's something.
That'll be much nicer.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Unless any of you want to go to the temple.
nope.
Absolutely not.
Didn't think so. All right.
See you soon, friends.
See you soon.
As the two of you depart, heading towards the temple,
John, do you walk?
we're going to take a break there, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take a 10-minute break to refill some water. Don't go anywhere, or go somewhere, but just be back in 10 minutes. And we'll be right back. See y'all. And welcome back, everyone. We hope that you enjoyed your break. I know we certainly enjoyed ours.
Some snacks.
Yeah, snacks, water, staying hydrated, staying just, as much energy as possible. Because there's a lot of energy going on here tonight.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, no, not at all. It's okay. D&D is therapy.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Go see a therapist. But play D&D with your friends because it's cathartic.
And then go talk to your therapist
And then
about
go
it.
talk to your
Yes,
therapist.
for real
that's
though.
also
They're
important.
paid to listen.
Before we get back into it, a reminder that this is the last show of the month and next month, and keep in touch with our socials and for our broadcasting schedule. We will certainly miss you. But after today's show, we are going to be heading over to our Discord for a post-show hangout, where we will be chatting about everything that happened during the session, and our supporters will be able to be a fly on the wall and listen in, and also chat in a little bit. We actually do engage with those of you who are there. If you would like to be a part of this, you can head on over to our Patreon, you can become a member on YouTube, or you can be a subscriber on Twitch and then pop into our Discord. Make sure that you have all of those locations linked to Discord. You'll get that badge to let you pop into those private channels. So, with that, Aiken and Aaron, as you leave the safe house in the now very late afternoon, not quite twilight, but the sun is making its way lower. You head back towards the central market area and eventually heading towards the Melos Temple. The walk feels a little more lively. People are out and about a little more. There's a more raised sense of joy and levity, but still mixed with that sense of everything that has happened in the last few days. It's not parties in the streets, but the streets are more alive. Eventually, you find your way back to the Order Temple, where you can see still two Melos guard standing on either side, and passive perceptions?
19.
17. Both of you do still see a deacon posted at the Flow Forge.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna file that away. Interesting.
I really just need paper, incense, and ink.
Yeah.
Though I'm sure the cardinal and his underlings have their work cut out of them now. So let's not take up too much of their time. Do you need a moment in the temple for yourself at all?
I don't know if they have the answers that I'm looking for. If I'm completely honest.
Sure.
But right now I'm just taking it one moment at a time.
Okay.
Yeah. And I know it was testy earlier, but I care if you live or die. Give us just a little bit more warning next time before feeding yourself to the wolves. I'm pretty sure I was this close to not being able to make it to you.
Understood.
Yeah. But let's go get you paper.
I'll lead us into the temple, and I guess first thing I would do is look for Brother Detrius if he happens to be if he happens to be out and about. Otherwise, I would ask the first orderly I see to fetch him.
Absolutely. Entering in, you can see the temple has the same. Actually, temple has the same atmosphere that
Mhm.
you are used to. Entering into the temple, there doesn't seem to be much of a change from the first time that you had entered in. There are still people using the main floor as a place of quiet contemplation and reverence. You see the clerics of the order milling about, one of which carrying a large censer with them. You do not see either the cardinal or any of the deacons that you had met in the last time that you were here with all of the battle plans being made. As he steps closer towards you, you see that it is Brother Demetrius who is the one carrying the censer and is
Okay.
walking towards you. There's a moment of eye contact and recognition.
Brother, good afternoon to you.
And good afternoon to you as well.
A relief to us all that matters have been resolved, no?
I think the city is still quite tense, but the beginnings of relief are there.
I've come to ask a bit more of your provisions. I'm in need of more paper, ink, and incense that you provided.
Of course.
A bit more than last time. I have funds to supply, but
How much will you be needing?
well, at least double what I asked previously, if not.
You can see there's a moment of his eyebrows raising.
If not one and a half times, and I'll hand him a very full sack of gold.
As you do, he takes the censer, clips it to his belt at where it begins to hang, takes the coin purse, and this can be arranged.
Thank
It'll
you.
take me just a moment to collect it. If you wouldn't mind waiting.
No, we'll wait for your return.
So he nods and he heads towards the two doors and takes the stairs leading down.
I'm kind of aware once more that you and I don't have any type of mental link, and
Not anymore.
Yeah. But I kind of want to just keep an eye and see if the number of persons in here increases as time goes on. Like, now that the curfew's lifted, are more people coming out back to their returning, like, to their regular
Sure.
visits? So I'm just kind of, as we're waiting, just kind of observing, like, is the place going to fill up more, or is it going to stay?
As you were
So-
standing by the main gate, you see over the course of a few minutes, 5, 6 persons entering in. A couple of them in pairs, mostly individuals. As they enter in, almost when they pass the threshold into the main pew area, there is a joining in of almost a chant. The sound that is echoing within the chamber does seem to be now almost a monastic hum that people are joining into. It's with these few, it is more crowded than you are used to. Possibly the most it's been, but it not enough to be a new surge, so to
Sure,
speak.
okay.
After a very brief time, Demetrius returns. A small bound package of paper that is tied together with thread, and looks like a leather case of inks. Well, I think this should cover what you've requested. How
You- oh.
I understand that you we're part of the assisting groups.
I'll kind of look to Aiken briefly. Yes, we came face to face with our adversaries, and if it wasn't for this one here, I would not be standing in front of you. So, what's done is done, and the city is safer now. Yeah.
I know the city will be eternally grateful for everything that has happened. And we are grateful for the deacons and their work. We're grateful to the priors. But please know that your work does not go unnoticed either.
There are those among the populace who also wish to see the city thrive. Not just those of the Order.
Was there anything else I could do for you?
Actually, maybe. I have a friend who needs also some components. They work in the revivification arts, bringing somebody back.
Oh,
And I know that can be hard to find the materials for that.
We have a very small selection here. Not many of us are quite at the place to be able to do that, but we have the necessary needs.
Okay. I'll let them know if we need it, and I might be back to procure that.
If you would be needing large quantities, you may also try the local jeweler, or one of them.
We haven't been yet. We've had a very interesting exploration adventure.
I can only imagine.
Yeah. Is there a reputable jeweler that you recommend?
I don't spend much time in the markets. There's a name that comes to mind. It's jewelry by and his name.
You know, I'm sure we will find.
Starts with an H.
Jewelry by starts with an H gets me somewhere in this town.
Something.
So, thank you.
Of course.
Did Dunley and Cindy leave, or are they still here?
They, upon the lifting of the curfew, felt safe enough to leave. They did leave a message, I believe, with the cardinal.
Oh.
Actually, if you would like, I could retrieve and speak with him.
Yeah, we have some time.
Yes. Is there anything you would like for me to pass along?
Tell him that Aiken and Aaron stopped by. We commend Sir Janicet and his men on their efforts.
I think you misspelled
Today.
condemn.
Well, if you don't mind waiting here, I imagine.
There's no curfew, so you know.
I know they're meeting right now.
I'm sure they are.
So I'll be right back.
Take your time.
With that, he heads upstairs.
I mean, we do have the time.
Not
I'm
exactly
sorry.
to plan, but
No,
okay.
but I feel like it's better right now that it's just the two of us.
I agree. But we are allowed to separate ourselves from this for
Yes.
the rest of the day, so
Yes. I'm not gonna go into.
no. There will be time and place for debrief.
Yeah.
The walk here felt almost joyful, would you say?
Almost. It'll take people a little while to feel normal again, but this kind of place bounces back quickly. When you have to live in the frontier, you kind of just roll with whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They built a city on a cliff. I think they'll rebuild.
With that, Brother Detrius returns. Actually, if you wouldn't mind accompanying me, the Cardinal has requested,
Lead the way.
please.
I'll step in front of Aaron this
Yeah,
time.
I'm actually a little...
and follow right behind Brother Detrius.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
As he leads you up the stairs. Oh boy, oh my notes. At the top, you see Cardinal Coran sitting opposite of a desk to the head deacon, as well as Sir Janizet. As the two of you enter, Cardinal looks up. Well, welcome back. And I imagine well done is in order.
Thank you. No, it was a team effort and quite harrowing there for a bit.
That is what Sir Janizet has told me. I believe we are finished here. If the two of you wouldn't mind preparing them for transport. As the deacon and Sir Janizet stand and nod. They turn to leave, and as they do, Sir Janizet, looking at you, Aaron,
Mm-hmm.
truly was an honor working with you. I look forward to seeing more of you.
I'll call on you.
Sure, my guy.
And he leaves, and the two of them head downstairs. I did want to give my personal thanks as Cardinal Coran, now with the two of you alone.
Mm-hmm.
So Janizet informed me of the assistance that you and your companions offered. So please pass along my sincerest gratitude.
We shall do so.
As a show of my thanks, and he reaches under his desk and pulls out a small wooden box and offers it onto the table. I hope that this may act as a sign of the protection of the order and a way that the song may endeavor to continue to see you on your journeys. And also from your friends, as he pulls out a small written letter and places that on top.
Thank you. I'll pull the letter first and stow it wherever.
I'll grab the box.
It's about the size of a small cigar box.
Uh-huh.
No latch, but wooden and very light as you pick it up.
open it.
Opening inside, you see what look like three almost bookmarks. Not a scroll, but just a small, thin ream of paper, parchment, that have characters written on them.
Mm-hmm.
And you recognize this as Melos prayers.
Okay.
You can give me. This one's fun. Either a religion or an insight or arcane check, because they're tied together in this world.
Yeah.
I will go religion. It's a natural one.
Okay.
Or at the end of the day, you can do it.
I will use my Cybolstered knack to bring this up a little bit. So that's an 8. No, sorry. Yeah, an 8. So let's figure out what that means. I appreciate this, though. Forgive me, Cardinal. I'm not entirely practiced in regular prayer. What are we to do with these?
Of course, no. These are seals of protection. Should you affix this to your clothing, or basically wearing it as a show of devotion, it will protect you at least the one time.
That's nice.
Okay. I think I know enough. Thank you. That we can figure it out from there.
You said how many? Sorry.
Three.
Three. That's right.
Yummy.
Okay.
Fine.
I'll close the lid
Crappy
and just tuck it under. I'll tuck it under my arm. Well, I hope tonight's evening is calm for all our sakes, and tomorrow's a new dawn.
It is. Well,
Thank you.
you're welcome. Have a lovely rest of your evening and enjoy the night.
Do you know of any snack places to get a good sweet bun or?
I do not typically. No.
Do you know where the nearest Baskin Robbins?
We'll find our way.
My people do.
The Cardinal. I do not snack.
There may not be a lot to celebrate, but there are some things to celebrate tonight. So,
Of course.
you get some rest too. I'm sure you've been managing both literally and proverbially a city on fire for the last few days. So,
There will still be much to recover and repair, but that is something we now have the time for.
yeah. We won't be going far for the next day or so, probably. So if you do need comment or question, I'm sure a few of us are available for that, but you know about as much as we know now.
I believe after everything that was reported, I will not be in any need.
All right.
And should you find yourselves in need of a place to, well, find your place, the doors will be open. And if you don't mind, I must get back to my work.
Of course. Melo Tavada. Did I say that right?
Melo Kuvada.
I'll just.
Just give a bow. Turn on my heel. And follow.
As the three of you head downstairs, may I please ask for the three of you to leave the space?
Oh no.
Oh God.
Oh God, not again.
No.
I don't think I like being on this side of that.
Yeah, have fun.
Goodbye.
Your
Don't
turn.
die.
Have fun, y'all. Well, they're the only ones who have had this happen to them yet.
Wasn't expecting this.
Nope.
Ben.
As the three of you re-enter the main floor of the temple, you can see the clerics have created a wall between the main floor and the front door. The space is now lined heavier with Melos guard, order guard. And you get to the bottom of the stairs right as the head deacon is leading the way, and behind him you see 5 figures, all with the cloth bag, their final expression frozen, being led with Sir Janizet behind them as they're being led to the front door. There is a gathering of onlookers who were once using this space to watch, using the space to reflect and meditate, now watching these figures being removed from the downstairs. They leave through the front. And as you look out from the massive doors, you can see, parked in front, 2 ironclad vehicles made of molten black iron, carriages with no horses. You see a deacon sitting atop on the front of each one. The small slits that create windows to the inside, from here you can see, are black and darkened, but the doors then open into a almost negative space inner carriage. And one by one the figures are pushed in. 2 of them you recognize as members of the cult that you had fought in the alley.
Do you recognize anything about the other 3 figures?
Nothing at all.
Okay. Okay.
As they are pushed in, the doors close behind them, and the carriages begin to motor away. As Sir Janizet stands and says, "Take them off!" You can see the deacon kind of looks at him, giving a look of, that was unnecessary, before the 2 of them part. As that happens, the order guard is guarding the interior, leaves, and follows the deacon. And as the doors close, the barrier that was holding the onlookers back, made of the clerics, disperses.
Did Janizet go with the caravan?
Janizet was outside,
Yeah.
but seems to have gone off in his own direction, not following the deacon.
So we are alone in the chamber with the onlookers.
A throng of
and
people.
At this point,
Yeah.
Brother Dietrich walks up to you. I thank you for remaining in the. Quite honestly, we thought you might have been up there a little bit longer.
The Cardinal has a lot to work on.
Your respect of that is appreciated.
GM, would I have any knowledge of where they might be going? Either colloquially or specially
You can
known?
give me a history check, and I will say, with your background, you can do this at advantage.
That is a 24.
24. You know that when the Order became the policing force of the cities, the need to remove crime was important. Though you had not seen one in person, you do know of these black carriages, and specifically they are armored vehicles meant to take away the people who were either dangerous and to be tried, or were beyond redemption and had to be removed. Though you don't know exactly where they would go, you do know that there are prisons in many of the major cities. For the worst of them, you think you might have an idea as to a general area where they could be taken, though you have not been.
I just kind of mutter under my breath as the caravans roll away. And may their lives be torture.
It's weird to see it in this context. Outside of Saros Manor, I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing them in person again now. Can I recall the manner, even rumor, as to why the ones I saw back in the city were called?
Sure. You can give me give me an intelligence check. This is just you remembering back as best as possible.
Okay. Okay. 14 on the die for 13.
Okay. The big things that stand out in your mind were incredible violence. Like not just a fight, but multiple people being killed. And essentially the people who had done it were acting irrationally, madly, just hurting without regard. You also recall times of people being removed for violent conspiracy, people who have been caught planning violence.
I don't want to ask this other question, but I feel like I must. Any of the community members that my family surrounded themselves with, my parents in particular, did any of them ever go missing?
Yes.
Okay. Currently unrelated thoughts. Okay. I don't know how long they'll suffer, but they'll suffer. We did the right thing.
Of that, I'm sure.
Yeah. We should get some delicious things for the others.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. We'll enjoy the rest of our night.
Follow my nose to the nearest street cart. See if I can hunt down something hot and sweet.
You recall how to get back to the open market, and I will say you were easily able to procure both some, though at this point not fresh baked, but still some decent pastries, some sweet treats, and some beverages. All in all, call it 1 silver.
I got it.
Okay.
Easy.
And as you head back, I will bring everyone back.
Sure.
Excuse me while I vomit. For those at home that did not just hear that, the first question coming back in was, are they alive?
So our money's on a threesome
Oh,
We
boy.
were-
with
I
Brother
was-
Detrius. So
You
you
know,
don't have to tell us what
A
happened.
girl
but
can wish.
She seems a little buttoned up.
I know.
The
So
cloisters.
It's
concerned.
just like Aaron has so much sexual tension.
They're laughing.
Okay, it's just because we've all been programmed to be like, oh my god, that mysterious man. Damn it, Jafar.
So this
Jafar,
just
of
in,
all
Icon is missing.
What?
No, I'm kidding.
I was about to play into it too.
You would do that. You would do that to us.
you would.
It felt like a really long time.
It
As
did.
the two of you enter back into the safe house.
You see a small bundle in my arms.
Little baby?
Doesn't seem to be mewing. But as I walk into the table, I'll set it down, unfurl it, and you see about maybe 8 to 10 various like croissants, sweet buns, a few like rye
snacks.
loaves.
Brother Detrius just took you out to get snacks.
Secret
He was
snacks.
like, the cardinal doesn't know anything about snacks, but boy, do
Okay.
I.
We thought, maybe something sweet.
A little brevity is needed, perhaps even a drink.
Oh,
But
thank you.
That's very kind of you. Thank you.
all in all, successful, and Finn, we have the supplies enough.
Excellent.
Oh, and I'll hand the note to
Oh.
Andy. I believe this is from Cindy and Dunley.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. I'll read it.
Sure. And it reads, "Dear friends, we're feeling safe enough staying at Ryder's house. Hope to see you soon. Cindy."
Okay. They're at Writers, so yeah, we should probably check in with them. I know we have a lot on the roster, but
That's a tomorrow problem.
yeah.
we
Yeah.
can do that tomorrow. That's okay.
Hopefully they're already asleep.
I think we probably will be after we consume that many carbohydrates.
I'm ready. We all deserve it.
Finn, I might need one quick assist, if you don't mind, and I'll procure the small wooden box that I received. The Cardinal received word of our contributions to Sir Genesis's mission, and as recompense, presented us with these. Though I think I need, I need you to look at them, please. I'm not entirely sure their function.
Sure.
I'll kind of open the wooden box and show him the seals of protection. They seem to be of Melos ordnance, but I need help. I think this is something you could identify.
Just looking at them, are they something I'd recognize?
You can give me an arcane or religion check.
You know which one I'm gonna
You know which one I'm gonna
Nature.
do.
do. Nature. That's for sure it.
Yeah, I'll take
One
that
of the
one.
ones that
Wait, that was an
option.
Cheaper it's on.
Yeah,
Is
it's
it
a
birch?
birch.
Wow, both
Oh,
of
I
us with
see.
our,
Oh
my
our
God.
net ones on
What
these checks.
Wrong.
Well, they do not want us to know. That's still an 11.
Still an 11.
You bastard.
Wow.
On Arcana, obviously.
Yeah. So you know that the prayers written on these, they do essentially infuse magic into it, and that's about as much as you have with just your standard knowledge.
Right.
Maybe a little more time in the church would have let you know what these are.
Or about 11 minutes, yeah. With
Fair.
identify spell or ritual. Yeah, give me some time. We assume all three are the same, yes.
Yes, I am under the impression that these are 3 replicate copies.
All right, I shouldn't need long then. I'll
They're
start.
supposed to be protective. So,
Right. Right. Well, I don't need this as I kind of hand off the quill that I had been mid-writing on the wall with to using the mage hand, which then like brings it over to you, Icon. If there's anything you want to fill in while I go about this, or I'll pack it up for the night. We pretty much exhausted all information.
I'll walk up to my name. And underneath it, I'll just write, prefers cinnamon twists. Underlines it.
The key piece.
One of my favorite desserts.
Missing info. Right. I'm now kind of back at the table by the door and setting up with the pearl and my spellbook
Sure.
for identify ritual. I'll need about 11 minutes.
And as 11 minutes goes by while you are all enjoying the treats that have been brought back,
Stuffing my face.
these are indeed scrolls of protection.
Okay.
Oh, right.
Well, not scrolls of protection, sorry. Seals of protection.
Okay.
It does require attunement.
Okay.
Basically, while worn, each one of these will act as a free shield spell.
Oh, very cool.
That's
However,
nice.
once it is used,
Consumed.
it is gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting. Well, these
Consumable.
certainly will offer protection, just once. But
In case you need to pull the ripcord.
in case Ripcord tries to pull you, I think.
I don't plan on jumping anywhere tonight, so.
Not
but-
tonight.
Well, thank you for that.
You would also learn, actually, as part of the attunement process to this, it must be affixed to either a armor, weapon, clothing, something worn by you, and it is affixed via sealing wax.
Right. So I'll just kind of relay that it takes some time and some personalization to apply, and we could do that now or anytime, really. I don't think the magic wears out until it's used, so.
I mean, I have that ability, so if someone else wants to.
I think I'm okay.
I mean,
but
both
thank
of
you.
us do as well, but, well, once we're tapped.
Resources can be
One
limited.
last
Aaron, you're
contingency.
taking one.
I agree. I'll take one.
But let's save the others.
Yeah.
Sure.
Every situation that we've been presented with has required different skill sets. Each of us are put in danger. With a little preparation, we can plan.
So, speaking of planning, who has the map?
Oh, I do.
Can I take a look at it?
Yeah. Let's do it full scale, and I'll wipe my hand across the wall, and the mage hand will
Airplay.
will fly
Airplane
across the wall, wiping out all of the notes, the conspiracy web on the board, and in its place, the ink starts bleeding from the quill as the city map, as best I can replicate, appears on the wall. Bigger scale.
Give me a retroactive, because you're not proficient with cartography.
I actually think I am
Oh?
after the update. Let me double check though. Where is that?
Oh.
Proficiency.
Hidden skills.
Cartographer's tools.
Okay.
Which I don't have yet.
So I'll
but-
say essentially to do this, you will to have made this map, you will need to take time to copy the map, and it does take skill checks to do that. It can't just happen automatically.
Copy. Then I will just stick it to the wall with the quill when I realize, like, oh, I
That
haven't
was-
actually ingested this info.
That was very dramatic.
Right. Regular scale for now.
Cool.
Okay. So, looking at this, to get to Lockheed, it seems like we have two options.
Mm-hmm.
We have, wait until I have a physical.
The
prop.
physical
Hold on.
prop.
Our
Actual
glass.
reference.
Hey,
Hashtag
look
glass.
at that!
Wow, hey, oh.
It's the map.
It's a map.
Map ghost.
Get you a DM that will make you a
Thank you,
vinyl
Map
map.
Ghost.
Seriously.
Map goes. Okay, so we are. Okay,
This is why the big
Okay.
scale would have helped.
Okay.
so we're here,
Mm-hmm.
and where we were going was here.
Yeah, that's
Right?
close. Right.
Okay. And where they are going is there.
Mm-hmm.
And the lock jumper is going to go there. And the train is going to go there.
Mm-hmm. River
is
is more
faster.
direct, but I don't know how long either would take. I think we could talk to the captain of the lock jumper and
I mean, I'm a little bit further down.
Your family
Do I
is
have
there,
an
right?
idea of how long I was on the train for?
On the train, the train was fast. It was. I think there's actually a.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah,
there's a little.
Is there a
One day,
legend?
one day before, one day by ship. I don't have one day by train.
Let me get
Oh
mine.
no.
Oh, Scott knows. Oh, fancier map on that side. I see. Okay,
Mhm.
okay.
I might know how
Can a
fast the
spring talon carry me?
You might know how fast it goes, but you know how far it is from
Right,
there to
right,
Lockheed.
right.
If they
Yeah.
one leaves Saros Manor and one leaves.
It was a day.
Okay.
One day travel.
Okay.
Okay, so the train.
Yeah, I travelled from Orich
Right there.
to Seros Manor, and it was one day.
So that's faster, because to get from Rivers Meet to Gladen the Venture took a much longer time.
Yeah.
Those trains are very fast.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, there's something in the middle there. Oh, what
But the train goes all the way to Orich.
Mm-hmm.
It goes,
Well, I didn't take it from Orich.
You had to go from
Didn't I
Orich
go
to
to-
Nerith Cadril.
It looks.
Okay, so yeah,
Duh.
that was from near Cadriel
Yeah, we'd have
to
to go there.
Seros Manor.
But the
and
issue
then walk from there to Lockheed.
presented is that the train does not stop
Yeah, at
at
Lockheed.
Lockheed. It is a direct route.
Yeah.
It looks like there's I see a little road. I see a little road. there's a little road right here. I see it.
Dorothy's found a little road.
At
Is
least
now
that's
when
what
I
think that
handed
is.
the pens that you can
Yeah.
actually
Yeah.
mark
Yes.
on this with.
Uh-huh.
I mean, the question would be, then how long is the walk from Nerith Cadril to
Oh,
Right.
but that
Lockheed?
A lot less little than it looks on this map.
one.
Oh, we're using finger measurements.
It was.
No, it's fine. It's
Okay.
fine. I wasn't judging.
This is why we need the cartographer
Wait.
tools.
I can make those.
5, 6. Looks like it might be about a week.
So, a week and a day.
Now that's by foot. We have a cart.
Well, and also, we would have to get to Saros Manor.
That the Saros Manor, that's like 2 days.
So no matter what, it's 9 days by foot with a train ride in between.
Is it faster on the boat?
And more direct.
I don't know. Day by ship. Hold on.
I don't know that Andy and I have that choice.
3,
That is the more prevailing scenario we need to tackle first. Our interests lie in Lockheed, but does our business need to take us elsewhere? I have just as much interest in pursuing these
Right.
cultists as the next person. However, there are more powerful tools at our disposal within Melos Machina that could be the spearhead instead of us. It is it is a matter for persons above our station.
There, there's also, and I can't believe I didn't think about this. Didn't your bosses, didn't your teachers, they teleported you?
Right.
Yeah.
Could they teleport us to Lockheed?
Theoretically.
Theoretically, we would have to convince them that we are important enough to
Yeah.
utilize such resources to do so. We have we
don't-
have reputation to our name, but are we the persons to see this out? That's their question.
The actions that we've all taken the last couple of weeks may have changed that, but I certainly doubt that that was the assignment. This was the assignment they meant to send me and Andy on. So,
Do you
that
think
is
they
in
knew?
question. Did they know how this would grow out of scope so quickly? No, I assume they didn't. I hope they didn't.
Part of me can't help but feel like maybe they would have sent someone.
More equipped?
Yeah.
Not a first time out the gate kind of
Yep.
mission.
That's fair.
So, but it's not our first time out the gate anymore, so who knows what they'll want us to do, but...
I'm just worried because it's so close to
Yeah.
my home.
I understand.
Andy,
I
what's
imagine so.
in Lockheed? Why?
It's in Lockheed.
We've heard it mentioned several times
Plaver
before.
team.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Plaver
but, like-
and
is the big
Mill
one.
is in Lockheed.
I think that's
Why would they
we-
go after that?
Anything else new? Yeah.
I mean,
I
it's
don't
a
know.
transportation sub.
The successful hubs outside of the main cities start there, weaken there. You don't start with the big job, usually, unless you're us, but it makes sense. Take down the symbols of success out here on the frontier.
Here's a question. Do we think Sylvie will be on a ship back to Lockheed? Report back?
I mean, isn't her father here?
Her father is here. I'm
Sounds
sure
like-
they have business and relations back.
Sounds like she travels frequently. Possible.
Might we call on them to procure transportation to Lockheed, you think?
Potentially. I think we do need to figure out what our next move is, because if it's back to Melos Machina to report on your jobs, none of us are technically conscripted to do anything.
Right.
Yeah.
We could leave here, strangers, but
I don't want to do that.
no. I think we've kind of found our place.
I did really want to go to see Melos Machina, but obviously, if people are going to get hurt, that's also very important.
Well, I can't do it today, and I don't know how often you can call on your bones, but we have multiple sources we can call upon to...
See where we should go.
I have a feeling that my bones are going to give me will as an answer. It's a big question.
I'm not sure if I'll get much more clarity than that, but I'm certainly will be something more certain.
Well, I think it's a
Give it
question of
try.
what do we want to do?
Yeah.
I can't say my first instinct is to keep chasing these, whatever they are.
Yeah.
want.
I mean, we can't keep chasing them just ourselves.
No,
I just don't.
one of us will end up dead.
Yeah.
Probably Aaron. Let's be honest.
Excuse you, I have a seal of protection now. Not happening.
That's good for one. One Aaron.
We'll just keep plastering them on him.
We only have 3.
He might need them. No, to be honest,
You made a bag of holding. Can't you replicate this?
any of us could have
That's a good question.
died this morning, this afternoon, today, at any point.
The
At
last
any
several
point.
weeks. Yeah.
So,
That's why I really ultimately want nothing more to do with these cultists, but I don't think that's our choice anymore.
something to be said. A lot of them don't know our faces anymore. And the ones who do have been removed,
Well,
Except
So-
one.
so we know.
Cornwall.
He knows some of our faces.
Just not you.
And I'm not going after him
Definitely
alone.
knows mine.
So we can
And
regroup.
Adam's.
We can go to
Me
Saros
too.
Manor, talk to the only allies that we have
I feel like
there.
backup from there is more pressing than us going directly there, which I don't like saying because all of this just makes me uncomfy.
I'm
sure
worried
they can
about.
warn people.
Yeah.
We
I
owe it-
know, and it's not where I'm from. It's just close.
But it's
It's close enough for action. And
Yeah.
the best that we can do from this position is to alert those with the means to protect the city, and those citizens there can do so. So I think our first order of business is, upon further discussion or commencement with the deacons or with the cardinals, to at least alert them of the threat within Lockheed and let them take action. If we are to supplement or assist in any way, then that is a different conversation. But for now, the most we can do is provide that knowledge so that no more innocent lives are lost.
yeah.
I think it would
Imagine that information's been provided. If Genesit reported to the deacons and the cardinal, and
The Cardinal doesn't need any more from us, by the way. He's got the information he needs, and frankly, I don't think anything that we can give them that we haven't already given
yeah.
will be beneficial. So I don't want to speak for the group, but I do think there are resources in Saros Manor. We can contact your family,
Yeah.
give them warning. Do they trade a lot with?
I mean, did we? Yeah, because I imagine. I mean, would we have done a lot of business with Lockheed? Because I knew about the Silver Palm, so did stuff travel between?
You definitely did send shipments,
Yeah.
both to Nerth Caudrel and Lockheed.
Mhm.
You were kind of positioned between the two.
Okay, but didn't get any like resources from there. No. Okay.
I mean, you would get like food, lumber.
Right. Okay.
Just remembered something.
Yeah. Yeah, we'd get some basic things from them, and as a town, and there were definitely things that my father and I worked on that we sent to Lockheed. So, I mean, there's commerce between the two.
Okay.
the Shrikes were stationed pretty close, right?
They were in Orich.
And well, there was a recent monster attack there, and with
Mhm.
proximity, maybe we could look for or hire some Shrikes to go check on your family or protect them. Or,
Sure, would freak out my father, but
well,
yeah.
I do think we should stay here for another day for a couple of reasons. They're kind of silly reasons, but I think they could be important. Well, maybe they're not silly so much as I don't know reasons. The first one is that I'm forgetting her name, but I startled her and made her faint on the boat.
Oh.
right from the
Lady
Silver
Elaine?
Palm.
No, no, no.
Oh, Claudine.
Claudine.
Claudine. Who is?
Who laughs surprisingly similarly to Janum. Just
It's
have
a
to point that out.
Venturian
Oh yeah.
Right.
accent.
She was going to give us some information, and I still think, especially if we're talking about things that are being transported and things, I still think there's something wrong in their building.
Right. Oh, the silo.
we should-
Seems foolish in the grand scheme
I
now,
know, but
you-
if there's something hidden in the walls and in the buildings of this city,
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of unseen machinations.
it might be good to know if that is something. But that too, maybe we could talk to the people at the Flow Forge and I could stay there for the day.
Yeah, I think you and I could definitely help.
It's a long shot. I'm not sure if it will work, but I know some magic that sort of, we would do it like once a year. I watched my teacher, she would do it, to kind of help all the plants grow.
Is this why the diamonds or the jewels or gems were needed?
No, that's for
you.
that's for bringing people back. No, this is for
Oh.
I don't need anything for this but time.
Oh.
But
okay.
if I spend about, say precisely 8 hours,
Yeah,
I might be able to make it's a long ceremony. She usually, sits there all day. And
Dwathi, that is honorable. And I think we should.
I think it's worth it
It
because
might
that
get
was
the
the
trees
only
growing.
thing filtering the water
so if they
in this city. So
if they're planting the trees down there, I could try. But
8 hours is also enough time to make a quick stop at Loch Calder's for a purchase.
yeah, also
And,
should check in on Zachary and Cindy and Donnelly before we go.
so all of you could be doing that. Well, if we can get me into the Flow Forge, and it's not a guarantee it will work. And I've never done it before. I've only ever watched it done. And
We've
I
all
don't
been
know.
doing a lot of firsts, Dwathi. I think let's give them a little bit more hope, even if it doesn't work. Just the act of trying to fix it.
well, if I do it right, at the very least, it'll give them, if there's any farms in the area, it'll really help them out. I just don't know if it'll help with the trees.
Well, people gotta eat.
It's true.
It's worth a try.
And honestly, I have been thinking about the Flow Forge a lot.
Yeah.
So, if you don't mind, I'd be happy to accompany you there.
But yeah, I'd like to know those, wrap up those things before we go.
I agree.
And as I spit roll in my face.
Time is of the essence, but things have been in place and moving before we even knew that we were on this path.
Yeah.
So let's do what we need to do to make sure that we are our most capable, our strongest for whatever might come our way, whatever will
And
come our
whether-
way.
Whether it's tomorrow, a week from now, a year from now, whenever we arrive, if we arrive in Lockheed, it's not going to be early enough to undo the damage already done there. So I think the best thing we can do is get word out, which
Mhm.
is, I believe we've done, and then wrap things up here, look for next steps, look for confirmation.
Yeah.
And if we have to split up tomorrow for time's sake, we can.
Yeah.
And if we can avoid it, we will.
Yeah, I don't need to see Lark again. It's fine. He's very charming, very cool. Above. It's cool stuff. Not really my thing.
That orb that causes daylight, seeing as these people seem to thrive in shadow, and, well, I can't just wear pall around over my face all the time when it's dark.
Kind of
so-
a cool look, though.
Is it? Yeah, it felt cool. I was hoping from the outside
There were
it
some
looked cool.
moments where you got a little too fast, and you had, like, your nose.
Poking out, yeah.
Yeah.
Clipping, yeah. Right. Well, it'll take some practice.
Yeah.
Sorry I was so sullen earlier, putting in the work here. And I point to the now the empty wall with the map into it. Well, putting in now the work and then putting it away. It helped.
I think
Process some
we can
things.
all stop apologizing for having probably pretty sane reactions to the insane stuff that we've had to do today.
Hmm.
But, you know, sorry too.
Are you okay, by the way? I didn't see it, but through Pal, I saw what happened on the ramparts there.
No.
Yeah.
No, I'm not okay. None of this is fun or going to plan or anything that I expected my life to be.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
You know? Before yesterday, Rosalind was just another shopkeep in Venture.
Yeah.
And now she's like number 7 on the people that I've had to kill? Or had some part in it?
Oh, that's a list I now wish I wasn't mentally keeping.
Don't. It's better if you don't.
Yeah.
But, I trust all of you. And there was not a moment down there that I felt unsafe with you all around. A little bit with Janicet and his crew.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
at
they
least-
survived.
They did okay. I think
Yeah.
and they
it's
took
better.
care of those things, so we didn't have to worry about them.
I'm not very
but
good at dealing with those things when they come up.
yeah, we didn't like those.
That's other stuff we should research.
Yeah.
How are they doing that?
Yeah.
What is that coming from? They seemed to, like, have connection to each other.
Yeah, it was like they harvested energy somehow and passed it along. I don't know.
I only saw glimpses of stuff moving back and forth. It all happens so quick.
I have been keeping notes of the similarities, and it's something Pal and I can keep working on, figuring out the traits, the machinations,
Mm-hmm.
how to replicate potentially, but I haven't the faintest clue right now.
No, we'll regroup, find allies, try to untangle this. You're gonna get a stomachache to Offie.
From what?
Have you ever eaten too many pastries?
No.
Oh my gosh. There's a certain threshold where you just crash and you feel overly full, but also a little jittery.
Is there poison in the pastries?
Ow.
There's just things that happen. There are ways that your body reacts.
Maybe it's
to-
best to just let them.
You'll figure it out.
You eat as many pastries
Okay.
as you want.
Okay, if I start to feel jittery, I'll put it down.
Is there a dice roll for how many pastries?
Can I ask
That's a
Dorothea, how many
concert.
pastries are you?
Well,
Before-
I've had 3.
You've had 3. Okay. Before you take your rest, you let me know how many you've had.
Yeah. It's very important.
What is the total quantity of pastries available?
You'll be poisoned again tomorrow.
Was a silver's worth? So like, I think I said like 8 to 10. You've got 3 already. So.
Yeah.
I'll stop there. It
So
seems
there's 3
unfair.
left.
I'll stop there then. That seems unfair.
I would let
I'll
Dorothea
offer you
eat
the
all
other
the
half of
pastries
mine.
she wants.
But Dorothea,
No,
there are
those
3
real
uneaten pastries on the
but
table.
those are for everybody else. I don't want to eat everybody's pastries. That's not fair. It's supposed to be about the sharing.
Yeah.
You can have my second.
Is 4 too many?
Well, you'll never
I've
know
never had
unless
too
you try.
much food. I don't even know what that is supposed to mean.
You have to stop unintentionally making people self-conscious about things.
Listen, I am the eldest child. And I have experienced things
I know.
that
but
I try to prevent other people from
I
experiencing.
understand, but sometimes the best way to learn
Is
is
just
to,
let them-
yeah,
yeah.
experience it themselves.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Duathi, go off.
I think it's too late at this point.
It's okay.
But they are good.
For what it's worth, my older brother was way worse than you, so. At that thing.
I think I'll say thank you on that one.
Mhm.
I try not to be overbearing, but
He wasn't necessarily overbearing, but he could be a little overly helpful.
What I wouldn't have given for an overbearing sibling over an overbearing father and an absent mother.
yeah. Strangely, I feel like you would have turned out the same, just with an annoying older sibling.
Strangely, I'm figuring out what having siblings might have felt like.
Yeah.
I think. Kind of like it. At times.
As you all are chatting, you hear the sound of music and cheering from the outside. Looking out, the sun has set as you have been talking amongst yourselves.
Do the windows open in here?
Looks like it.
In the safe house.
I'm gonna crack one open just to let the sound of music
Oh,
fill the
that's
space a
nice.
little bit.
And as you look out, you realize you hadn't even known the sun had set, as no gongs had gone off.
Oh, that's pleasant. I like that a lot better.
Dorothy, would you join me outside?
Sure.
I'll kind of lead the way to the back courtyard.
I don't take a pastry with me, but it's.
Ooh, Dorothy's in trouble.
I clearly think about taking a pastry.
Is everything
I'll read.
alright?
Yes, of course. I'll reach into my pocket and you remember the cave in Gladen where we harvested a few mushrooms?
Right.
I have some more. And I'll pull out the kind of thin yellow one that I had snuck away.
Oh, remind me what is that the
happy-
fun
the
one?
trippy one,
Is that the
yeah.
fun one?
Is there someplace here where we might be able to plant this?
Do you want to plant the fun mushroom?
I know this location seems rather drab, but if there's some way I can make it feel more unique to us, this feels like something that could fulfill that. I don't know much about herbs, gardening, vegetation whatsoever. I don't even know if this is a proper environment for this. It was rather enclosed, but
It was.
I thought I might ask your expertise.
Okay. Is this a place you think you're going to come back to, Aaron?
Whether or not I return to Venture, I cannot say. But I know that if I do, or should others make use of it, at least something new is added. I don't think it's outside of the realms of propriety for me to take this on, and
Leave something fun for the next person?
for all they know, it's naturally occurring. Why not?
Okay. Well, I hope they look it up before they eat. It's all right. I could
Okay. Storyteller.
Yes.
Obviously, I'm not hyper familiar with this mushroom, but I'm generically aware of how mushrooms grow. Is there anywhere right in this area that is maybe a shaded, damp?
Give me a nature check.
I was gonna say
Excellent.
the word cave mushroom.
Cave with a
Yeah.
magic hot tree.
Yeah.
Just gonna throw that one out there too.
Give it a roll.
We're gonna Breaking Bad venture.
Ooh, that is
That is a 26.
26. Looking about in the back courtyard that is pushed right up against the main wall of Venture. It is the wall is to the west, and it seems to get a good amount of light. However, the northern man-made wall that butts up to create this courtyard that is on the same side as the home as the front door, which faces north, that appears to have a small pocket of shade between the house and the wall. It seems as though when the sun crosses over in this area,
It's like a little nook.
this section does not get any
Okay.
sun, and it is much more damp than the rest of the space, and you
Okay.
can see some moss growing in the area.
Well, my guess would be, if we put like some soggy dirt and rocks, and particularly like some soggy wood and stuff, and we put it over there in that corner, right over there, where it's like all dark and stuff, I could probably get it to grow pretty easily. That would be very good to do. Yeah, easily.
Call it a project for the next few days while we're here.
Easy to do. And if it means something to you, then even better.
I just don't see any use for this in the immediate future, so I figure why not do something with it.
To be fair, that's
Come on, buddy.
I don't think things like that are the kind of things that have use so much as they have opportunity.
Where are you from?
Broke Aaron's
I already
brain.
told you a small village. It's called Alreshin.
And you know so much about mushrooms.
You know, it's not so much about mushrooms necessarily as it is about sort of how things grow. It's where I live. There's not a lot that grows on its own, and that's part of why it's very important what we do. My people and the people who trained me.
Hmm.
So, we don't have a lot of fun mushrooms, but it's not zero.
Well, then I'm happy to have your knowledge in this area.
It'll be fun. And hey, you know what? Maybe there'll be extras. So you know what? If you do find yourself with an opportunity, there you go. I am sorry I snapped at you a little bit earlier. I know we said we were done apologizing. I'm not necessarily sorry that I was sad or hurt, but I am sorry about how I expressed it.
I admit, I have not acted with the most precise manner in which I intend. I hope you know that I have purpose and direction in all of these things, though.
You strike me as the person who has some of the most direction of anyone I've ever met in my entire life.
Most purpose, most direction.
So, for whatever that's worth, I know that. I just, it's just very different. Everything is different, but, especially I think the direction that you have is very different from the direction I've learned before. So,
And yet we walk side by side. Isn't that interesting?
I would say that it's a small world, but I don't think it is.
No, Fasig is quite large.
It seems to be. So, wasn't the plan, but here you go. I'm out of plans. Except for to grow the mushroom in the corner. Good plan. I can get started on that tomorrow morning if you want there. And
Thank you.
you're welcome. Go not eat more pastries.
I have studying to do.
Oh, that's right. You got all
I've-
that paper.
Yes, I have an assignment.
Because you have to write it. That's right. You have to write everything down and then learn from it. Right.
Come
I will not eat any more pastries.
Let me go back inside.
They come in. I have hidden the other pastries to make it look like they were eaten.
Yay! They're so good.
They are. I didn't really eat them. They're still.
That you lasted.
I know.
10
She was so.
seconds.
But I just wanted her to have one. That wasn't the reaction I thought.
I just am happy that you would have eaten the pastry because they're so nice.
I'll have this one and you have that one. How about that?
Okay.
Okay.
I'll go over to Finn and I'll hand over 2/3 of the stack of paper and the appropriate amount of incense for that, and I'll just kind of lean in and say, I might need some pointers, but I have the scroll that I've been meaning to copy to my book forever that I found in Sada's warehouse.
Right. So you won't be needing this, and I hold up my spell book.
No. I think it's of the first priority to copy this so that you can copy it later.
No, I don't disagree with that. That's
So
a
and
good
also
plan.
this is more long-term rudiment that I can
Right.
iterate on. So I'll need a few hours.
Well, we got all night as far as
Yeah.
I'm concerned, especially if you don't need a pal here.
No.
So,
Enjoy yourself, but again, I might ask for a translation or an arithmetic.
happy to help,
guidance.
although I think my methodology is a bit different than yours. So
Yeah,
not sure
somewhat.
how many pointers I can give, but please call on me if.
Sure. Yeah, I'll actually head back outside underneath the tree to start copying the spell scroll to my book. I kind of want to do this outside for a few hours.
As Aaron begins transcribing the scroll into his book, the rest of you enjoying the evening, listening to the music. Eventually, you find your ways to your beds or however you are sleeping in the space.
I already said my room.
Sleepover.
Eventually, Duathi, you find yourself laying in the workshop, eyes wide open, having a hard time going to sleep,
Oh no.
until suddenly you trance.
Sugar crash.
Sugar rush crash.
And as each of you rest for the night with this weight of everything that could have happened gone, but the knowledge of what potentially is to come still there, but a newfound assurance of active goals that you can now take and immediate next steps that are now your choices and not chasing the tails of something chaotic rushing ahead of you. You feel bolstered. Welcome to level 7.
Oh shit!
And that is where we're going to end tonight's episode.
Whoa!
I knew it.
I knew it.
That's so cool.
Flash of genius.
Wow.
Oh, that's so
I
helpful.
forget what I
Good
get. I forget
one.
what I get. I know what I get at
Cool.
8, but not at 7.
Well, you know what we can do? We can discuss
Uh-huh.
all of this.
Yeah.
We're going to head on over to our post-show hangout.
Show.
Well, before we go there, everyone, thank you so very much for being here. We hope that you enjoyed the show. We are going to be gone for a while. We're going to miss you. But please stay connected with us and have a good time. We will be back to continue these adventures in a newly freed venture and see what these adventures have in store.
Wow.
Take care, everyone. We'll see you soon.
We're just going AFK.